What the hell? Ugh, I don't like that. Okay, this probably won't be so good. I turned off the lights this time since they weren't turned off last time. And this should be interesting, right? Of course, it has to be at like 1 a.m., obviously. Let's begin, shall we? Yeah.
To say there are rational Christians is an oxymoron.
Cool.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here.
Oh, cats, you bitch.
You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
Okay, I don't like these paintings. That's terrible. Yeah, I'll make a seat.
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday. I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
He started raving, screaming that a dimensional shambler had found him.
Oh, mercy, that story again. Why have him interned?
That was when he began to convulse and twist with pain. Or terror, it's hard to tell.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not really sure of what I saw, or what I didn't see. But it's best that you weren't there.
I should have been there. What you're telling me is outrageous. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And
Reputed?
right before your eyes.
Excuse
Did
me?
you not do anything to help him?
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief, and I extend my deepest condolences to you. But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on dock work. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
The death of the Hawkins family? You mean it was not an accident?
Not at
The
all.
cursed island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You too would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
I deduce that your husband already mentioned this dimensional shambler.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
That
It is
sounds like
my
a
only
stupid
lead at
idea.
this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Better than my
Then you
life.
have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it, I would urge you to make the most of your visit. Because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Thank you,
That's right.
Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
We should burn it in the fire.
Did she really care for him after all?
Damn, Fuller's a bitch, dude. Yeah, I play piano.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Ooh. Ow, my eyes. So bright. A cup. That is indeed a cup. Yep, cup.
Frances Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even? A house of artists. Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting? He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins? She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel? The Shambler. I need to see it.
I don't think I do. That sounds terrible. For so many reasons. More medicine. Yes, please.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Oh, frantic.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got
Sorry.
a lot of bad habits.
Yeah, I do.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
I have 5 strength. Test me.
All's fair in love and war, I suppose?
I'm not gonna know what she's doing. Would you read the book? Yes? Oh, cultism. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Okay. Give me the key.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
That's very concerning.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing. I could use one of those. A strange Amerindian pendant.
Wow. Look, I'm a amateur medical person and almost a whatever for occultism. I'm very strong. What's in here? Okay, I'll come back. That's just awful. That's pretty much what I expected from that. Oh, looks nice out. Okay. Why? Sacrificial dagger, telescope, coins. That painting. Is that a JoJo reference?
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Why would he have such a vast collection of this sort of stuff? I would... Please don't hide. You're gonna make myself crazy or something. Beetles? There's something in that box.
The public entrance to the gallery. The man transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Pretty impressive.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Is that gold? What is this? Oh, it's been very hard to move in. Oh look, it's a planet. A globe. Cool.
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Oh god. Then the lights go out. Oh, and the painting comes to life. Oh, champ. I don't know about that. Forgive me, but I don't think I'll be using lights.
What the hell was that?
Okay. Okay. Don't look at it. Never. Oh. Oh. Okay. 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 So loud. I don't want to watch this again.
What the hell was that? That thing came out of this body. There has to be a way. Maybe if I destroy it.
Okay. Okay. Oh, so don't run directly towards it. Got it. You look very strong. Yeah, I'm gonna consult the diary.
What the hell was that?
I see. So
What the hell was that?
I'm to destroy it. Okay. 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 Okay.
That thing came out of this painting. There has to be a link. Maybe if I destroy it.
Destroy it though? How, you know? Oh my god, don't scare me like that. So loud. I'm hiding in this closet. You scare me too much. Oh, there he is. Okay. That knife, maybe? You're just right there, you son of a bitch. What?
Down. I could try tearing the painting with this thing.
Why would you smash the glass like that? God damn. Yeah, waddle on in here. Jesus. Investigate the noise. I see ya. Okay, I need to find that knife. The proper knife. It was that one, right? They're all different. Are you serious? You're so loud! You don't see me. You don't see me. Oh, he sees me. Oh! He's so loud. I don't feel very comfy with these in my ears.
What the hell was that?
Okay. Clearly it is not time. Don't look at me, I'm out here. Don't. No, I'm not here. I'm not here. What the hell's a shambler anyway, you know? Okay.
That thing came out of this painting. There has to be a link. Maybe if I destroy it.
I'll try this knife.
Down.
Oh! Ah! Oh. 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 Oh, man. I don't know about this, man. I knew I should have found the knife beforehand. This is terrible. It's so loud and scary. Oh my god. So loud. I'm just gonna go ahead and try cut it. Did that do it?
Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
Oh my god. Okay, where's the knife? 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 Where is the knife? Is this it? No. This? I think so. I think this is it.
This might be able to lift the curse on the painting.
You saw me, didn't you? No? Okay. 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 I'm just gonna run up and stab it. Okay. 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 Oh my god. I don't want to look behind me. I really don't want to look behind me. It's so low. Stab it, stab it. Oh, let me go. Stab it, stab it, stab it, stab it. Oh. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, no. Amputate. 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 No. Oh my god, it's so loud. So loud. Cat.
You sure you won't be
Hug
needing
me.
that hand?
Hug
You're
me.
losing it, Detective.
Hug me.
At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Sanders was right. This painting is cursed.
What are you talking about?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
This symbol on the dagger, it was all over Sanders' cell. It's what protected him. It's what protected me, too. If Hawkins was trying to get rid of this shambler, she might have made contact with Drake. This antique dealer has a good knowledge of the occult. I have nothing to lose by meeting him.
You've got your spunk back. Go where you want. I'm staying here to talk business with Irene.
Thank you. That painting's also not something you should look directly at. What are you crying about? Oh, because I took your key? Go fuck yourself. Oh, man. Okay. This turned very violent in the course of 2 chapters. It's an action shooter now. FPS shooter. Mm-hmm. Alright.
Where's the bookseller?
I'm concerned about the bookseller.
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
Yeah, am I almost like a cool doctor now? Yeah. Yeah, I think I was a cool doctor beforehand.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
I'm on the right track, maybe. I swear to God, if that Shambler's in here too, I'm going to cry. That's just a history book, right? Only gives you a few percentage. The anatomy of a human. Interesting.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers placed truth on the same footing as a religion.
I never use lights, so here's a nice little change of pace for you guys. I don't like where this is going, by the way. Oh, look, it's chess. Looks like the king's in checkmate. Shim. Where's that the queen? Where's the other king? Huh. So much history of Darkwater. A golden goblet? Very cool. He looks so sad.
What happened here?
Okay.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work.
He really hurt himself.
To whom does this footprint belong? No sign of struggle. If the burglar smashed this jar, it wasn't intentionally. Was he hurt then?
So dark back here. Oh, of course. It's so dark. Okay, let's...
What killed all these animals?
Roaches and rats. That's terrible.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
same symbol. Of protection?
What the... Charles Hawkins? Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins. What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case. Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills? What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
The key, Rocky.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Okay, so, from the top. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality, in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother, if she is still of this world. Combination. No? Now I must find clues regarding this.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
Things that should not be.
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Volume 3.
Arkham Editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. How many volumes are there in this? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
There's a lot.
Arkham Editions.
Please.
Never heard of him.
If I had to guess.
Things are not looking good.
No, they're not.
A kind of chalice.
Yeah. Hmm. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Yes. This would be advantageous. So much stuff about medicine in this place. I'm an expert. Real occult hours. Well, that's not what it is. Please play.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
The Queen has little protection.
I must read volume 9.
What did Drake say about this collection?
IV? I don't know, Roman numerals.
Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
Yes. If I recall, that book was this one, yes? You guys want to give it back to me? Yeah.
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
This is the Shambler. That is cursed knowledge.
The Queen has little protection.
True, true.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed.
Okay, so the first one
set
talks
in
about the
divine
chalice,
gold.
second one about
To be the
chest, and the third
guardian
one
of the
about
Grail
that
does
book.
not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Or, oppositely, I could just type in combinations until I get the right one. Let's start at 0.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 9. That's stupid.
The Queen has little protection.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Volume 9?
What did Drake say about this collection?
VII. Hold on. I don't know Roman numerals at all. IX.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
This one. Nightmare lyrics.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about. What did Drake say about this collection?
So it's not 549. Okay. There we go, 543. The number of pieces defending the queen. The fool. I should have figured that one out. You bring your back to the doorway. You're not very smart. Oh, buddy, what are you doing? That's terrible. Oh, yes, the knowledge I need. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like where this is going at all. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. Time to enter the madness.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Very well. I'll examine him. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky. 30-year-old subject, severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
Is he
I'm
alive?
not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Oh.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't
Marie?
appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
These are alarming symptoms. If we don't act, he'll die.
Do you believe that? I'm not as convinced, you see. I even think this man has a strong chance of completely healing from his ailments.
No, Doctor. This patient isn't himself anymore. He's dying.
Really? What do you mean by isn't himself?
He's changing. His physical characteristics, they are more animal than human now.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
Sad.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
This man is gonna die.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Oh, Elizabeth.
You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale. We're lacking in qualified personnel, and she knows it. Her petty punishments won't last forever.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
Anyway, I've learned my lesson. I'll hold my tongue next time.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, Elizabeth. Bye. Locker room. Somebody have a gun in here I can use? Where would a man keep hidden files? In his personal office, maybe? Unlikely.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Excuse me?
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office.
Oh, that's
but
his
rest
office?
assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're
I was
going?
gonna shut the door.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into but rest assured,
That-
I...
The door to the boiler room is locked.
Not
I have to get
surprising.
the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan.
Door's
Let's
locked.
hope I can go through the administration office.
Okay, my path has been laid clear. This sounds terrible.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Hello.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What?
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I'll see to it right away.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Ugh.
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor. Doctor, those people need you at the dormitory.
Would you know where the key to the boiler room is?
Betty didn't put it back in its place. Well, she took it to lock the door.
I'll ask her. Thank you.
But if I may say so, Doctor, I think that the problems of our...
I'll tend to it.
Dr. Colden.
You're just a nurse. On my way. Doctor. Doctors.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
Tell me your symptoms.
I have headaches. And I can't sleep.
Do you suffer from insomnia?
No. Look, I don't want you to laugh at me.
Ethan, if you don't trust me, then who?
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I hope
don't
not.
know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Is that a joke?
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
Cool. This is my office, right?
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait. He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station.
What about it?
What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Huh?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
The one that hides the smuggling business.
Oh no, not them. They don't go on that side of the island. Everyone in his place. The captain on one side, Cat on the other, and me. Well, I've been to the whaling station, I have.
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
Oh,
And that's
terrible.
how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
That's terrible. With hay fever?
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse?
Yeep.
Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands. Mrs. Sanders?
I wonder why she's in here.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
No, I don't think we should send her down to there.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding.
Oh.
She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I'm sorry. Dr. Fuller is a very busy man.
Well, is there anyone else who can tell us what's going on?
She's our only family, you know. And we can't even see her medical file.
Don't worry. I'm aware our institution is not always welcoming, but your mother is in good hands.
No.
I'll tend to her myself, and keep you informed at once. Would that suit you?
Well, that sure sounds great to us, Doctor. Thank you.
But those are just words, so we're not budging.
Very well. At least I'll know where to find you.
Why the kitchen? So I can grab a knife and kill someone? I don't think I want to.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
That's terrible.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Oh, yes, thank you.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
I'm gonna beat both of you. Oh, this room's useless.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
Scoop. Close it. Okay, let's see what we got here. Lots of tools laying on the ground. That's probably not very safe. Oh, well, you're not this weak. Come on.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Well, one of these do. I don't know what sort of tool you need for this. I'm not a mechanic, you know. Let's see. Here. Oh my, he's so loud.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Oh, Elizabeth! Elizabeth, the water! Oh, Elizabeth, the water! The water! Oh, Elizabeth! Oh.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
What, you're gonna take the book? That's stealing.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
There are the tapes left.
I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
Ah, that's so great.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Oh.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
You're kidding, right?
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement. The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
The basement, huh? That could have worked as well. How many levels is this? 4, 5, 6? Oh. Oh, that doesn't look very good. Not at all. Fuller.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Oh, what are you doing?
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Or I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead.
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
Really?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Necronomicon?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute.
Bruh.
She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
Yeah. You're speeding, dude. You need to calm down, alright? Did I not escape this place not too long ago? You know, if I told the officer, he would have came with me. Well, we are certainly inbound for quite the trip. I don't know any song to sing for this.
I pray that Colden is really here and alive.
Dr. Colden's probably not doing too bad. Investigate.
An old diary.
You have the first volume, Doctor. Would I read that book? Of course. I love the occult. I already read this. Volume 3 though. Ah! I look 82% guys, almost 100.
What the... Fuller, too. Scylla is here. Like in the vision. Colden came this way.
Then down to the basement. This door... yeah, I think so. I don't want to go through the front door. That sounds stupid. No choice.
Right.
Oh,
Enough
geez.
time wasted. Colden needs me. I must find her.
Oh. 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 Oh, close the
My
door.
God. What is happening to me?
Okay. You want me to follow this? No?
What was that? It's as if I'd been transported somewhere else.
Okay, guess I'll go down here. Don't tell me Shambler's here. Oh, he definitely is, isn't he? Okay. What am I supposed to do? Oh, you need to calm down, buddy, alright? I'm a little bit confused on what to do here. So I follow the trail, but it just leaves me back into this hallway.
What happened? Something has changed, but what?
Okay, now the door works. We're gonna shut that. That seems like a very good idea. Cool. What? What does this room serve then? Nothing. Alright. Well, this is my little safe room if I ever need to go back. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Cool. Secret Sciences. Not so cool. Alright. So that's the same symbol. That's the same symbol. So is this. Confused. school observations. Alright, fine. Might as well say I'm fresh out of ideas. I think I might have one. But give me this lantern. Since the door shuts, I'll open it. Come back, grab this lantern. When I look back, it should be open. Oh yeah, puzzles, dude. I love them. God, Leviathan, do not tell me how to live my life, will you? Another puzzle. It's real classic. I'm gonna go find another lantern now. Terrible noises. Is there not a lantern in here? The lantern's pretty bright as it is, if I'm being honest. Okay, well, guess I'll walk into this. It's not here. Okay, teleportation 100, I guess. I don't like that. God, what's that? Whoa. I think I'd die if the light goes out. The light cannot go out. It cannot go out. I understand. If the light goes out, I go out. And that's just no bueno. Okay, looks like I need to open this door. Well, that's a problem. Okay, this puzzle's a little bit elaborate. One more than I'm barking for, I suppose. It says I need to go here. Perhaps I must activate something in this room. What's that? Okay. Well, I must find something somewhere and do something. Okay. Please calm down.
Destiny, it has trapped you.
Mayhaps. Looks like I'll need to get him through there. Please calm down. So long as you have this lantern, it is unlikely that anything will try to hurt you. Other lantern. Okay. See, this is the play. Nothing to be opened. Nothing really to observe. I feel like I'm walking across dimensions right now, which is a little janky. But hey, it is how it is. He's not still around, is he? You want me to go through the brick wall, is what you're trying to say. Oh no, here we go.
Shh. You are confronting powers that surpass you.
Perhaps. Boom, next level unlocked. Let's go. Okay, well, I'm about to run out of lamp. Shut. Shut. Okay. I figured that would be the case. And his office is unlocked. Alright. I must now go all the way over here. A big circle pattern. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's guiding me. That's cool. Oh, God, why? I don't want cardiac arrest. I'm too young for that. Get out of here.
It looks like things are back to normal.
Are they? Oh, thank you. Okay. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, there's that puddle of blood. She went through there. So maybe let's not go through there. I assume everything else is locked or something though. Yeah, okay. The inevitable path. Hello? Yeah.
What's going on? It never ends.
Oh man. This is a nice little environment though. Dr. Colden, where are you? Colden. I wonder if I'm supposed to be doing anything other than running. This is peaceful. Am I supposed to be doing anything? Oh, hey, it's me.
Damnation. That's me.
What? What?
Oh God!
Corner.
I gotta get out. I got.
Calm down. Some backroom stuff right here. Okay. 0 out of 10.
Pierce, I found her. I finally know what's going on.
You do?
You must live and find the truth.
Can you tell me
It is
what the
already
truth
too
is?
late for me.
Colden? What's going on? Was it a
I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move. Oh, okay. Okay. You...
Please take a seat and be quiet, Mr. Pierce. I'll be with you in a moment.
Stop whatever the hell you're doing and turn around now.
Doctor, come on.
No, it can't be.
No! You son of a bitch! What did you do to her?
I wish I could have done more experiments on you, Mr. Pierce.
Yeah, do it, dude.
I said, what did you do to her?
You shouldn't be sorry for your friend. You should envy her.
murderer! This madness must stop!
Where did I get a gun? I've had a gun the whole time? Pull the trigger, pull the trigger, pull the trigger. This is nonsense.
Colden?
Well, that's good too. Hey Colden, how you doing? Let me see that beautiful face. You're definitely dead. It's so quiet. They're gonna jump scare me. They're gonna jump scare me. They're gonna jump scare me. There you go. They're gonna jump scare me. Right, they have to. That's definitely what they're gonna do. Okay, well, I'm not controlling myself anymore. Cutscene. Very cool. Oh man, where am I? This is terrible. Oh, painting. That's cool. Oh. Oh. Cool. Oh. Oh, that's not so cool. Don't tell me you're still alive.
What in God's name? Sarah. What did they do to you? Can you speak? Sarah.
You okay, Sarah?
He gave him the gold and I the azure. I don't see him very often anymore. The green is stronger.
Are you feeling ill?
I'm here, but no.
Let's get you out of here.
It comes in my dreams. Our minds melt like colors on a palette.
Come with me.
It's of the oldest green. A violent living, vibrant. A sea green, maybe. No.
Mrs. Hawkins, we must go before someone finds out.
Oh, but he will. He always knows these things when it's about me.
I have seen the same color. It was not as vivid as you said.
A pale copy. A discarded spawn.
Do you know what it was? Tell me.
I can't. We should not call his name. Terrible, terrible consequences.
All right. Come with me.
He will know. He will find us.
One more reason to hurry.
Have I seen you before?
Can you walk?
Maybe.
Then let's go before your husband finds us.
Okay.
It was in your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Of course.
Also, here.
The men in white are coming.
You mean the guards?
This way. Follow me.
You're walking though, not running? Oh, you... okay.
What the?
Oh no.
There.
Ah! Run, Sarah, run! I should take out my gun and pop both these guys. Come on, keep running, Sarah, keep running, come on.
Wait. The machine. It's the green. The decaying one.
The gas.
Yes. It's not good for living beings.
We don't have time for that.
I am not moving until the wrong is set right.
Damn it.
Well, that's fair enough, if I'm being honest. You're being so slow. Please. We're just gonna twist this and see what happens. Don't say I'm too weak. I fight
I'd
straight.
be better off finding a tool.
There are no tools in this place.
Perfect.
There are some tools in this place. Oh, what is this?
All right. That should do it. Let's move.
Excuse me? Oh, we... Okay, I like this guy.
Hit no more, you bastard!
Oh, dude.
You're my wife, my wife. You owe me obedience.
I have a gun, right?
Leave her alone. We're leaving this crazy island.
Whoa, that's highly flammable.
You are going nowhere. Don't get between me and my wife.
Oh, my face. Let go of my face. Oh. The poker, not the gun.
Nobody tells me what to do with my wife.
Boom. Stab. Stab. Boom. Stab. Oh, okay. How dare me? How dare you? You're so strong. Wow. Okay, I have 5 strength for a reason. I can't do anything.
No.
No,
Why
I
should I
refuse.
let you take her away when I could snap your neck?
They don't want me dead.
Why? Because you are the one destined to perform the call.
Am I?
Your wife thinks so.
Fool. My desire to protect Sarah is stronger than their petty schemes.
I'm actually like
Heard her.
petty.
No, detective.
She looks hurt.
Much, much more than a woman. She is the Oracle.
Oracle. You're still strangling me, dude.
Sarah has seen things, has made things you can't even begin to imagine. Would you still save her if I told you that she is even more dangerous than I am?
It was her magic. The bookstore.
How do you know that?
Yes, I was there. That's cool. Let me go, let me go. You're
It
strangling
does
me.
not matter. Sarah has been in the presence of the myth for too long. Even if she were to leave Darkwater, she would still hear his call. And the cult will always be here, waiting for her.
Then we get rid of its members.
You are out of your league, detective. They control the whole island. She will finally surrender to his power, and the world will fall with her. Don't! No one can escape the wheel of destiny, they say. But I will change it. I will save Sarah.
Cool, you wanna work together and set them? You're so lousy. Oh, Sarah didn't want saved. Oh. Oh no, Sarah. Your own husband? Oh. Poor guy, man. Oh, he really loves his wife. Oh. Man. Man, that's terrible. No, why would I do that? Come on, man. They were having a moment. Yeah, we should burn his body. I definitely agree with that, though. And it'll probably be what happens. That's a good enough cliffhanger for me. It's also 3 a.m., so... I may be down to summon an evil god, though. That doesn't sound so bad. At any rate, well, thank you for watching if you watched it. I doubt anyone will, but yeah. Love you all, and good night.